Subactions tree view. Subactions define the actual logic that will be executed when the action runs. With the default action behavior, subactions are performed sequentially, one after another, from top to bottom. Each subaction internally returns the result of its execution as a Boolean value. If everything goes well, it returns true. If not, it returns false. If a subaction returns false, the execution of the current action stops and the remaining subactions will not be performed. There are two more behaviors for actions. Random action. It will select one subaction or group and run it randomly. Concurrent. It will run all subactions at the same time. If you check both checkboxes, it will use random action. When you select a subaction, you can see some information about it and its settings in this information pane. To add the subaction, right-click anywhere in the pane to open the context menu. Favorite subactions. Displays subactions you've marked as favorite. To add a subaction to favorites, right-click on the desired subaction. Recent subactions. Shows up to 10 subactions you recently attached to any action. To add a subaction to the recent list, you need to actually add it, not just open the add dialog. If you click cancel, subaction won't be added to recent. Then there are the actual subactions. Because Streamer.Bot interacts with a lot of stuff, there are numerous subactions. I will cover them in a separate video. Add group creates a subtree where you can organize your subactions. These groups help with organization and, in some cases, control behavior. Delete all subactions prompts you to confirm if you want to delete all subactions within the current action. If you right-click on a subaction, an additional menu appears. On top, you can see the name of the subaction. If the subaction has additional abilities, you will see a sub-menu. For example, in the C# execute code subaction or in run action. This part is the same as the previous menu. Edit subaction. Open the edit dialog. You can also open it by double-clicking on the subaction. Copy-paste subaction. Allows you to copy subactions between actions, both within the same instance of Streamer.Bot and to other instances. Keyboard shortcut Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V. For example, you can copy the subaction from one Streamer.Bot instance to another. However, be careful, it does not copy dependencies. If I have a run action subaction and I copy it to another Streamer.Bot instance, the subaction won't know which action to use. Even if I create a new action with the same name, it won't work, because the internal IDs are different. Duplicate subaction. Duplicate the subaction. Keyboard shortcut Ctrl+D. Delete subaction prompts you to confirm if you want to delete the selected subaction. Keyboard shortcut Delete. Add group. Adds a new group to organize subactions. Move to group. Lets you move the subaction into a group. This option appears if there are existing groups in the current action. You can also drag and drop the subaction into desired group. Enabled. Toggles the enabled state of the subaction. Keyboard shortcut Ctrl+O. Disabled subactions appear in a pinkish color by default. This can be customized in Settings, User Interface tab. Wait. Adjust the probability of the subaction being executed when random behavior is enabled for the action or its parent group. Move changes the position of the subaction in the tree or group. You can move it to the top or bottom, move it one position up or down. Also, you can rearrange it via drag and drop with your mouse or by using Ctrl plus arrow up or down. Delete all subactions. Prompts you to confirm if you want to delete all subactions in the current action. If you right-click on a group, you will see a context menu similar to the one for subactions, but with some group-specific options. Add group adds another group. Duplicate group creates a duplicate of the group along with all its subactions. Keyboard shortcut Ctrl+D. Delete group prompts you to confirm if you want to delete the group. Keyboard shortcut Delete. Rename group allows you to rename the group. Keyboard shortcut Ctrl+R. Copy-paste group allows you to copy the group along with all its subactions to other actions, both within the same instance of Streamer.Bot and to other instances. Keyboard shortcut Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V. The same limitation applies as with copying subactions. For example, if you have a run action subaction inside the group, when you paste it into another Streamer.Bot instance, it will not be able to find the action to run, even if you have an action with the same name, due to the internal ID mismatch. Random works the same as the random setting for actions. It runs one of the subactions in the group randomly. Subactions in such groups will have the wait option enabled.